actually quite fast. Why is it so fast? Okay, let's go. I figure out your formula. Okay, this one's still quite easy.
Wait, why?
Of course.
It is not fair.
Of course. Because when we mixing your primary school numbers, 12 is actually. I mean, I don't have a 12. I didn't know the 12 timetable last time.
This is not fair.
12, all you have to do is 10 times 6 and then plus 2 times 6. You just need to segment it to 10 times 6 and 2 times 6. So you split the 10 and 2. Yeah, it's added together. But times 10 is very easy, right? And then times 2 is also very easy. So you got it already?
I don't know. 9 times 2 is
Do it in order. You know how to check.
9 times 2 is 18 plus 1 and 1 18 oh, 27. 12 times 9 is 27. I'm going to be bad.
12 times 9 is 27. No.
2 times 9 is 18.
Oh, you think?
9 is 18, right?
Yeah.
Then 1 times 9 is 9.
10 times 9.
Oh.
The 1 is in the 10 space, so it's 10 times 9.
It's 90.
So 90 plus 18.
90 plus 18.
And that's how you make it digestible.
100. And then
Yep.
55 is 8 times 10 is 80. 8 times 2 is 16. 90. 8. 8 is it?
Which one? This one? Yep. This is 96. Because you see 8 times 2, right? Ends with a 16. So for sure, it ends with a 6. Okay, so you haven't done the 2, right?
I haven't had this. 6 times 2 is 6 times 2 is
Split the 10 and 2, and then you times 6 for
6
1.
times 10 is 16, 12, 17.
Yeah, this I'm quite surprised that students don't know how to handle this. Probably because they have not gone through this. Because
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know.
you're missing one 88. You're missing this one 7 times 12, which is in between 8 times 12 and 12 times 6.
70 and 40, 80. Then
Easy,
you
right?
are really losing it.
Huh? Easy, right?
Yeah, I will. Is that right?
We didn't do any 10 timetables because that's the easy bit, right? That's the easy bit. Because now literally everything we're doing above 10, right, is the 10 times table because we are adding a 10 times.
Bro, you're not doing it.
I'm checking answer mentally.
Huh? Why not 10 times table?
Because right,
Is
you
it the
see,
same as 12 times table?
it's the same, except you're doing 10 and 3. 10 and 3. Because right, once you can go up to a certain times table, I can go up to
Maybe it's a hoodie.
16. I will teach you fraction method. Okay?
Bro, everything here is counted.
Yes. Yes, that's the thing. But you can do the 10 times 2 very easy. 10 and 2 is them up.
7 times 3 times.
And that's it.
9.
Right? You can do working, you don't need to just do your final answer. Because ultimately, you're not really challenging me. You're challenging your classmates. You're challenging your classmates. Because you see, this one is like I don't know whether you went Q1 before, but
Oh,
A lot of my students went Q1 before. This is just a little taste of what they do. All they do is this. Literally, they go there to just do this.
My sister, I never look at one kind of stuff.
Your sister went? I mean, it's a different kind of math. Like that one is really speed, man.
Go on.
Yeah, my student can like really when the first time I saw someone who went Kumon before, he can speed add fractions together faster than me. Like really faster than me. That was like the first time anyone was ever really faster than me. So all this any number that's above 10, right? You just split it up. Make it mental summable.
Wait. I can check you.
It's there. It's a question.
Why is that smaller than 12? So 12 should be 10.
They don't really care about order. You see, some are bigger, some are smaller. Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can rejumble it yourself. You change it to 12%. Anyway, now right, the numbers are so big you can't use addition anymore. You realize you're not really using addition. You're just literally multiplying and adding the two multipliers. You're not doing like 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 all together, right?
Hindi lang na-connect Bluetooth ko.
Yeah.
Hello.
80 plus
18, 8, 16, 80 plus 24 is 100. I think I'm not doing that.
you only need to do 2 steps. Okay, no chance of error. Okay, you can do this easy now. Okay, 9. 9. Split up into 2 steps. For me, I go 12 times 12. So I always use my closest point of reference. So I just 12 times 12, I know the result, so I add 12 to it. But you might have to do 10 times 12 plus 3 times 12. Oh, you're literally doing that method. Oh yeah, by the way, I can let me show you another method.
156.
156. Yes. Okay, let me show you another method for this one. Okay, so this one is something that I learned from my student recently.
You learn how to do that.
No. There is always something that a student can bring to you because it's always life is a learning experience. Come, I show you this. Okay. Okay. You know how to do this?
No.
Come, I'll show you this one. 230 times 400.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
But I need the working.
Yeah, go ahead, do the okay.
What's the question?
230 times 400. So if you want, you must put the 400 on the time. Using your method, you must put 400 on the time.
I-search mo si Dal kung naka-live si Dal. Like,
Let me show you their working.
si Dal Adventures na. Para mga ang mura ang ginalive ko. Dal Adventures.
Actually, there's a shortcut to mental this. There's also this alternate method. There's a way to measure this.
I don't know.
Matik sa kumuhalin ako dyan.
Yeah, don't need to be fast. Need to be correct. What's your teacher in school doing now?
Sa may kahoy dyan.
Graph? Oh, you mean the bar graph and stuff? Oh, no, quite easy, right? You just learn how to read and the line
Okay,
graph.
I like that one. I like the third line. Oh,
Third line. Oh, this is the method. This is the
Nên hồi nữa
sure. You got your answer? But your answer must be quite long, man. Let me estimate. Okay, it's a 5 digit. 5 digits. So there's like 5 slots below. Okay, let me show you their method. Okay, their method is very interesting. Okay, this looks complicated, right? But this is just a box. Can you see? It's a 3 by 3 box that's split up into like when your teacher write the marks, you have 23 up. So it's split up into this. So basically, how their method works, right? Is very weird. Very weird. But it gives you the answer. No, wait, these numbers are at the side. Okay, so right, you see that whenever you see there are 9 boxes, right? What do you think should be in the 9 boxes? The product, which is the multiplication. You see, this box is beside 0 and 4. This box is the multiplication of 0 times 4, which is 0 times 4, 0. Okay. So in this box we put the tens placing. In this box we put the ones placing, which is still 0, right? So can you see that everything along this box will be multiplied by this? So this will be 0 times 0, which is 0. Right? Last box also 0 times 0. This, as long as there's 1 0, that will happen. Okay? So the next set is
Kira tulan
the
mo,
next set
si Del
is
ko amo
3
na
times
mag-live.
4. 3 times 4. Okay, so these two boxes are 0 0, right? They're all 0, right? So 0 over here. Okay, 2 times 4. Okay, 2 times 0. Okay, all these are obviously 0, right? So this is very simple. So now what to do with this? Okay. Oh, we do
Kan
the addition is very special. The addition is not up down addition. It is diagonal. Okay. So you see that 0 is on its own, right? It is in this lane, it's on its own, right? So the product here will be 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0. 0. Okay, all these are 0 as well. Right? This one? This one? 8 plus 1 plus 0.
8 plus 1 plus 0.
Okay.
Then
Your answer is wrong. The answer should be 92000. Right? Oh, you know what? You know what? It's because of this. Okay, see that? This one is your ones placing, right? It's all 0 0 0. Right? This is your tens placing, right? You're multiplying by the 30, right? So you should put 0. This is default here. The last time when you multiply by 200, you should have default 2 zeros. You only put 1. Can you see? If this was shifted to the left by 1, you will have 92000. Right? So it's just the new, because you never multiply by 100 before. Right? But can you see this method? You see how to do it, right? But it's just a very weird way of doing it. Right? Can it get you the answer always? Let's put this to a test. Okay. Oh, you got calculator? You got the small calculator, right? Okay, you give me 2 numbers multiplied by 4. Okay, give me 2 numbers. 2 numbers multiplied by each other. You'll see if this method is legit.
99 times 81.
99 times 81. Okay, you help me see if this, you put in your calculator, you remember the answer. We'll see if this method is legit. I haven't really tested it for every single scenario. Okay, right? So you have your calculator handy. Okay, let's try it this way. Then we double check. Otherwise, you know the secret. Then you already know the answer. Okay. So how to do this method is whenever we have a certain thing, we have two numbers here, we draw two columns. Two, we draw two rows. Okay. So we need to split it up this way because the diagonal is how we are going to add it up. Right? Okay, then we do 9 times 8. We start from the top to right, always. 9 times 8. Remember, whenever it comes 9, you start from the top.
72.
Yes. Okay, so we literally write 72 here. Okay, 9 times 1, okay, so obviously 9. Okay, so it's 9, you need to write 0, 9. Okay, 9 times 8, okay, it's 72 again. Okay, so 9 times 1, 9 again. Okay, so you realize we only did 2 multiplications literally. Okay, so now we drop the diagonal now to add. Okay, so instead of doing the 0 and the 0, 0, we are doing the diagonal. You're not adding no zeros, right? So 9 itself is just 9, right? Okay, then this one, 9 plus 2. Okay, so 11, right? We need to drop up over here. Okay, whatever the addition is, we need to plus 1. Okay, 7 plus 2 plus 1, 10. Okay, so this one is gone, right? It's a 0 now. We need to add 1 to this. 7 plus 1, 8. So the number should be 8. Means when we're reading, we're literally reading this diagonal, this diagonal, this diagonal, this diagonal. So the answer should be 8, 0, 1, 9. Is that it? So it works, huh? Okay, let's try one 3-digit to 3-digit.
899. 899 4, 5, 6.
Okay. 4, 5, 6.
Whoa. That's
Pretty big number. Even I can't handle this. But you see the merit of this method. We no longer need to do very big multiplication. Okay, I'll give a head start. 5, 4. So literally, you see, if you go down this side, it's literally all 9 times table, right? Why? Actually, you help me a lot. Because if you 4, 5, 6 is so easy. Then this is just minus 1. Okay, then now it's just addition 1. There's a lot to add. So I know this is 3. I add down later. I always go from left.
not 3, that's 4.
Oh, it's 14. Okay, I just need to add 1 to this. There's a lot of numbers. 16, 21, 29. So I need to add 2 to this. 16, I need to add 1 to this. 4, 2, 3. So this is the 0, this is the 4. So number should be 4, 0, 6, 9, 4, 4. Is that the big number we're talking about? Oh. We are 1 digit off. Yeah, plus 2. Oh yeah, so plus 2 to this, right?
Yeah.
So plus 2 to this.
That's only makes it 8.
Yeah. 36, yes, 45, 48. Yeah. Yeah, add on. 6 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5. Okay, this is 28. Only 28. 1. Yeah, it's supposed to be a 9. It's supposed to be a 9. Yeah, that's right. It's supposed to be a 9. I'm not fine. Just careless.
Wait. But so if this one, right? This one I add 1 0, this one must add 2 0.
Yes. Because your multiplication is 2. Right? You're literally multiplying with a 2, right? It's actually supposed to be a 200. So that's really about it. So will you use this method or will you use this method? This method is pretty reliable, no? I don't know, if you use this method, people are like, what are you doing? Okay, let's try small.
Yes, so noisy.
is this? No.
But nobody will do a test subject.
Okay,
It's not right to put on his
you beat me in this. Okay, it's fine.
Hey. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, very
but no head start.
Wait, what? Hey, yo, that's often in this.
Of course.
This is not.
There's nothing in this. You can't use the calculator. Your calculator 100% will beat me.
Yeah.
They repeat. Yeah, there's a repeated sound. Nothing beats mental. Not even a calculator. Actually, it's not really. I'm not mental on everything actually. I remember half the thing already. I'm just using a very good point of reference. Like 10 by 9 plus 27. Let's check.
It's a calculator, I think.
So 2132 there's a repeated sum. There's 266. Yeah, there is. Right already.
My calculator.
Of course. By calculator, you are loaning knowledge from the calculator. Fastest is really still mental math. Okay, let's look.
No.
Let's see whether this is.
I don't like that thing.
Yeah, I mean math playground is fun, but it doesn't help you in the exam.
Yes.
Does it?
It's multiplication. And division.
But it only helps you a bit in the exam, right? It helps you increase your speed. It doesn't help you do more, you know what I mean?
But if you're faster, then you get more.
Yeah, but you still won't know how to do this, you know? There really is no problem. Okay, let's try this.
Oh man, not this.
Tough, but has to be done.
I even have it.
Yes, but you didn't sound like you did very well. Yes, if you got full marks, we won't even need to do this. You make sense? I mean, if you get full marks, you won't even know how to do this because you already know how to do that. Probably, yeah. Okay, how do this?
Hey, wait, but my school question is nothing like yours.
The way harder?
It's a lot. It's completely different.
Like, okay, you scroll through all this. Does it? Yeah, these are kind of easy, but you need to draw a model nonetheless. Probably this. Something like this. Okay, you go ahead and try it. It's a certain level of difficulty. You don't have to do this. Okay, okay, I see this kind of question. This is exactly the same thing. See, give to Elson. Give to Danny. Exactly the same, right? So I believe this was the only question that we did that was related to what your school came out with, right? All these three are the same. Actually, I've seen this before. It's the like the whoopee cushion. Okay, let's try this. 9. This one we skip.
9.
Yep, do 9. If you want, you can try it on the piece of paper first. Because I anticipate you might have here. So you can try on a piece of paper first, then you write your final answer here. So with all this, I don't know if you currently know, right? But I've been asking you to draw a model. Right? Are you okay with drawing model? No? You don't know how to draw a box, or are you lazy to draw a box?
No, my mom.
Your model is always wrong. Like wrong size, or you draw wrongly. Even last week? Last week you draw the models pretty well. For the actual paper? Or yeah, for your practice in school? Oh, I see.
I'm only good at drawing models for what is it? Like three names, like apple, orange, and lemon. Then apple has
Two
two
times.
times more orange.
Yeah, no, because that one they literally tell you to draw 1, 2, and 6 model, you know, like 3 times equivalent. So that one is basic multiplication. And maybe that one the box you want to draw so big. Okay, so you need to put when you're doing math, right, you need to put all the information they give you into the diagram, which is the model. So you currently got the twice as many already. Okay, so this one information down, right? Okay. So you have also. Oh, you just want to jump in. Okay, okay. So 3 units is 3 units is what? That is the hardest part of the question done. But is it the same as the answer they give you? Not always. So we read the question again. How many cards must Ben give to Danny so that both of them have the same number of cards? What we got right is Danny before, right? So you should also try to get Ben before, which is just times 2, right?
Okay, then
You can get a question wrong, but you must make sure you learn. You say your dad doesn't really teach.
you say you can teach math.
Can he?
I don't know.
I mean, he works in a bank, right?
Yeah.
So he should be able to teach math. Imagine you are in a bank, you can't teach math.
Then
Are you fully done? Okay, you got 864, right? So can you put 2 unit 864? So you just show them exactly what 864 is. Okay, you have the before. Okay, what they want, right, is actually how many cards must Ben give to Danny so that both of them have the same number of cards. Okay, so Ben give to Danny. Okay, let me tell you how to do this kind of question. Okay? Kinda. Okay, so you see, you need to look at the total. Total divide by 2, then they will have the same amount, they will have the same number of cards. Right? Total divide by 2. So you find this is before, right? You find after. After is 2 big bars, right, that are slightly bigger than this. Right? Okay, next week, we can have a break, but you must ask your dad first, okay? Because some parents don't really give breaks. I'm cool with giving a break, but you must ask your dad.
6 plus 7. 6 plus 7.
Okay, 647 is what? What 647? You sure? I don't think it ends in a 7 though. Oh wait, it does. Because if this is 8, you sure? Because you see, 2 plus 2 plus 2 is a 6. 6 divided by 3, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Your number, right, should end with a 3. Wait, why is it 1294? Shouldn't it be 1296? 1296. Okay? Oh no, because you add wrongly. It is 4 and 4, 3, 2.
Wait, what?
Then he has 186, 432, and this is times 2. Sorry? Yeah, 1296, but you divide 1294. You divide 1296 by 2. Oh wait, Danny has 1296. Oh, then that makes it a very easy question, right? Because I think you misread. You thought 1296. Oh, then why number anyone? Why you not ask that why? Washing machine playing boxing with your yeah, my socks so much. Yeah, I also read it. Okay, so using this, I also read it. Because 1296 just so happens to be divisible by 3. Okay, so this makes this question very easy, right?
Do you show my color?
What is it? Huh? I don't really know what this means. You know last time I think my Chinese teacher confiscated my Chinese translator. Yeah, really. And he never came back. Okay, so you see, this question actually is dead easy. You don't need to divide 1296 by 3. It's literally this. So it's 2 times 1296 is what? 2 times 1296.
1296.
Yes.
I don't know.
298. 2992. I think 2992. You verify the calculator. 1296 times 2. Oh no, it's 2592. Okay, so this question is a lot easier than it is. Okay, so what's the total? What's the total? You add Danny and B together. Add B. 2592. 388. Okay. So if you want to find their ending amount, they have the same amount at the end. So you do 3888 divided by 2. That's when you do this one. Yeah, divided by 2. So we find their ending amount. Okay, 1944. So they end in a 1944. You realize? So how do we end up with a 1944? This more one has to give this less one some cards. Is it cards? Yes, cards. So exactly how many do you have to give? Yeah, sure. 100% is going to get stolen. Last time is normal. Last time is normal. It's only so we have the before over here and we have the after over here. You're not a Pokemon fan, right? You got you. Okay, so you see, we have a before and we have an after, right? We have before and after. What's the difference between the two? Mental calculation. Right? We have after. We did the total divided by 2. So in order for them to have the same amount of 1944, this guy with more must give this guy some amount. So how many exactly? Oh wait, use your calculator. Okay? Hey wait, no. You need to. No, you look at the question. You look at the calculator. Okay, so this is the after, right? This is the before. In order for them to have the same amount as this, these two must end up as 1944. So how much must B give to B? They want to end up as the same number, right? So how do they end up as the same number?
In the end,
Before they have this, one guy has this, and one guy has less.
so then after they both do,
Yes.
why not?
I mean that's not possible.
Just do it.
But then I give you some cards lah. Then we have the same number of cards lah.
But that's like really little cards.
Lesser than 2592 for sure.
Is it?
Okay, do you first of all do you know how we got 1944? But and what's 3888? What is 3888? Yes. Okay, so you realize when your dad gives you allowance, right? Let's say he gives you $10 allowance, right? Never. Okay, so he give $4 allowance, right? So you realize you'll be $4 richer and you'll be $4 poorer, right? So not only he lose money, he not only he lose money, he lose double the money. You realize? Right? He give you $4 and he's $4 poorer, right? It's like an internal transfer, can you see? It's like your family still has the same amount of money, but it's just that he gives you. It's like when you get angpao like that, you need to give angpao to other kids, right? Then you get angpao.
Like 200.
Yeah. Okay, so what is the difference? Okay, so he end up like that, but you actually have 2592 at first. This is like your parents. At the end of the day, they have this. At the start of the day, they have this.
Isn't it 9?
Is it 972? How do you get 972? You divide 19, but why would you divide 1944 by 2? Yeah, because you see how we actually got this answer. Right? Okay, so we have the before here. Right? Okay, can you draw a model after? Yes, draw a model after. We have the before here, right? Can you draw the after one? Yes, draw the after one. And then there's after. You need to draw more because you still don't understand the question. But if you understand the question, you can actually draw. Okay, so each one is how many? One nine four four 1944. Okay. So this actually should be slightly longer than 1296. Right? Be slightly longer. Right? When I draw, I always draw to scale. Right? Okay, or maybe we shade it and call it black model. Just to show that it's different from the on top. Okay, we 1944 and 1944. Okay, so this guy gives this guy some number of cards. We don't know that number of cards, right? But we know it ends up like this, right? Can you see? So you see this is 1296. This is 1296. You see? If I drop it down, 1944 is more than 1296, right? So this is the amount they end up with. This is the change, right? This is the change. So can you find out this amount?
Oh, wait, yes.
Can you? Bigger minus smaller, yes.
Um,
I got answer.
wait, so I'm not doing it
What?
Bro, I didn't know that.
Yeah, good. No.
Why? I'm not for that.
Hmm?
I'm not for that.
You get with water. No thanks.
Why?
You just go to the toilet.
Okay. Why can't I that walk up?
I don't want to get wet.
Look at my statue.
Excuse me, can you give me some water?
Yes.
And can you help me keep this?
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's so much.
Yeah.
Do you want cold or
Warm will do.
warm?
Yeah, any temperature but cold.
Hey, you don't want my toilet.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, the teacher said cannot. So noisy.
I think you take mine. I sure should take.
Yeah. Yeah, my homework. Okay, let's try.
Another one.
Okay, this looks the same. Okay, let's try this one. 11.
Let's
10 is the same. Can you see? They give you one guy has how much? Then they say the other guy has X amount more. Thank you. Oh, this one will be different. let's try that. Very hot. Will dissolve. Okay. Okay. But can we even draw the model at the start? Can we? Okay. You can draw a model at the start, which is very smart. No, you go ahead and try it. Because I don't think you can draw a model at the start. I might be wrong. Already, realistically speaking, from experience. Oh, one guy has 90. Wow, that. Why did they tell you that? It's a cheap word. Oh, then the other guy has how much?
Oh wait, this is kind of not that bad. Yeah, thanks.
Think about model should draw to scale. Like more.
Why did you guys
Because sometimes, right, like when you're in like primary 5 and 6, right, you don't draw it to scale, it really throws your brain off. Right? Because you see, if you cut this into 2, right, you cut it by with a 90, you think this is 90, you think the smaller one is less than 90. Then automatically your brain is like, oh, smaller means lesser. But in this case, is the smaller part actually smaller than 90?
Am I adding?
Are you adding?
Yeah.
Whoa. Very powerful eraser stroke. You almost overthrew the water.
No, I don't want my. I have what this
Whose birthday? Wow. One of friend. So you went to her party or she came over here and you threw her a party? Oh. Or is it the Pongo one?
No, it's the other one.
Or the one that never sleep over?
She got it over.
Oh, she live is so is your neighbor, okay.
She's at far.
What's that?
Like the next condo.
Oh, wow, that's a very close neighbor. See. But this place has a nice party room. You know?
Yeah, but my father very stupid one. He opened his phone and then it was going to hit 12 o'clock already. Then we had to book the clubhouse, right? So then in order where people must raise for the clubhouse and president. Then he
Must bid for a clubhouse.
in order to book a clubhouse, you have to book earlier. So a lot of people are waiting to book the clubhouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Then my father still go out of the app, yeah. Then he go let the app look.
Also, you're supposed to have the party here.
And then no, supposed to have to buy it. And after that, when it
Not
hit
at the other condo.
no, then when it hit 12, right? Then my father pressed inside the app.
Also, you must go on the same day.
No, book one earlier.
Oh, wow.
So no, he's trying to book a party for me, my birthday party.
Oh, wait, so your birthday party that time you didn't get to book the.
I didn't book the clubhouse. He booked the barbecue pit. So then he went on there. Then
Can you book everything?
no, when you then when it hit 12 o'clock, then you press inside. Then it's still loading. And by the time it finished, then you clap.
I mean, not his fault, because you know, other people.
He can stay inside the app and just wait for the class to open. He just
That's true, but he can still lose. Because you know why? Nowadays, these things people use, they program something to instantly, the moment it hit 12.000000001, right?
I don't think any oldies will do that.
Huh? Oh, you'll be very surprised. It's not the oldies, it's the young people. Young people who know how to program.
Young people will get
Huh? Really?
it's not, the cover only for kids.
Yeah, but it's all their parents booking it, or their grandparents.
Yeah,
No, trust me, this kind of thing, you know when I don't know if you know, but you know when people buy like I don't know sneakers or something, they
That,
bid for it, right?
that might happen, but still, maybe if you didn't go out and you press fast enough.
That is true.
But nobody does.
That is true, right? No, you like
Yeah, just press the button.
maybe you are next time again you help him ah.
I told him,
You mean
hey, don't go out. And he's like, no, no. Oh, like, I'm an expert at doing that. In school, I press one plus.
oh no, the best is you know when you have the stopwatch.
Oh yeah, I press and what? The beginning.
0.0000. Okay, so this one you're half done. I think okay you're half done. Okay, this is 250. Okay, so what's a better way of drawing this model? What's a better way of drawing this model? There's a better way of drawing this model. Okay, draw it like that.
I think my model.
It's quite nice, but it's not to scale. Okay, there's a 90 and 90 here, right? You realize this is a 250, right? Meaning that there's a 160 behind. So the difference should actually be about 160. Can you see? Add together will still be 340, right? Yeah, add together will still be 340. So it should look like this. Like that would be better. Okay, but this is acceptable. But can you do a division? You drop down the 90, and then you put 90 and 160 behind. So not really drawn to scale, but at least you know that the 160.
I don't really look at a model. I just draw a model.
But the model is for looking at, you know? Right? It's like why I don't know. It's like why young women nowadays like to dress up because they want to look good. Because they want to look good or whoever, you know what I mean? Right? So it's the same for the model. The model is not drawn for fun. Guys, not all guys have looks. Okay? Not all guys have the looks. Some of them.
No, I thought they were.
Oh, is there a lot of gay one?
Yes.
Oh dear. Oh
A
dear.
lot of them guys like a class leader is a good guy.
Okay.
And he has performance.
I mean, like, not all. What? But I think it's just a coincidence, not I think it's just a coincidence. Not all class leaders are gay guys. Okay, so we have broken down the first piece of information, right? So how many marbles must Raju give to Silva so that both of them have the same number of marbles? Okay, so we want the same outcome. We want the same outcome.
Oh, wait, so I think if I didn't find correctness,
I mean, if this can get you full marks in your exam, then sure. But I don't think all the questions are like this in your exam. Or are they?
80.
80? 80? You sure?
No.
Okay, can you check for me?
Okay.
Can you check for me? I didn't say it's correct or I didn't say it's wrong. But can you just check for me?
Yeah.
Like,
let me just double check. What's 9 plus 8?
9 plus 8, 17.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Okay. So 80? You just need to make sure you're right because I'm not sure if you just probably did 160 divided by 2. You did 160 divided by 2, right? Yeah, but you must make sure it makes sense to yourself.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, it's correct. It's 80.
But my math worksheet doesn't make sense. My math doesn't make sense.
Is it a lot harder than this? I don't think it's a lot harder than this.
Yeah, I don't think it's a lot, but like, I think for the right question, I did a model.
Yeah,
I
you
did
did.
a lot of paper.
Oh yeah. Okay. What time is it?
Oh, I want to play.
primary 1, 2 level.
No, P6 level.
You can't do P5, you can't do P4. I don't think P6 is very doable. Okay, let me see if any of these questions are different.
Anyway, let's take the mental calculate this in 30 seconds. 8 in 10 seconds. 1047 in 30 seconds plus 2058 plus 3.
Yeah, sure. Just like university level calculator. I can't.
30 seconds.
Well, I don't know the numbers. I don't know the numbers. Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, you see the calculator. You must use your own brain. Then let's calculate with me.
1047 plus 2058 plus 3069. 30, 39, 38,
Calculate
37.
already. So this you see, I only mental calculate numbers that are in here. Can you find me a 3096 over here? Can you find me 3 4-digit numbers over here? There's maybe only one. There's maybe only one, and you need to times 2 times 3. That's about it. When it comes to primary 4 numbers, yeah. But addition we don't usually go that big. It's mostly the product of two numbers. When you multiply two numbers, you never ever get both. Okay, let's try 12. 12 is different from the previous one.
No.
Still got time. 10 or 9. Let's try 12. Yes, it's not like we must learn. I mean, like, you can do all this mental math very fast.
Okay, when I get this private part for myself, where can I start doing the problem?
Sure. For today, sure. The very first time you better know how to do. Or we'll do it now. We'll do it now. Okay, let me see the question. I need to do the answer. Your dad last time asked you to do the assessment every day. Every day, sounds like a lot. You find it to be useful, but you still have to do it.
Yeah, I also don't think my school teacher is useful.
But I thought your school teacher, you said your school teacher was fun. Yeah, I thought you said your school teacher was fun. Or was that your other school teacher?
She's fun, but she's not useful. Because she's fun, but she's not useful.
Yes, I agree with you.
What in the world?
Math, I mean, don't be real honest with you, math, it's not the most fun subject in the world. It's not like English, you can play taboo or something.
Can we play Kahoot?
Oh yeah. Kahoot is like that. I don't know why they changed the name. I think it's a different company. Yeah, it's something like Kahoot. Kahoot is very fun, and you learn new English words. But math, I haven't researched math. Right, other than all the things that they implement like little like game mechanics. Math's not that fun to be honest. Math's not that fun to be honest. The only fun part about it is when guys. I don't know about girls, but guys tend to find it fun when they're destroying the entire class. When the entire class get like what, 70, they get like 90 or something. That to us is fun because I don't know that's like working life in the future. Very competitive. But y'all don't find it fun, so I'm just trying to figure out you guys. Like how to make you guys feel that math is doable. Because you see like you already told me right that your school teacher is the fun kind but not useful. You know what I mean? Right? So I unfortunately have to be the not fun guy but useful. You know what I mean?
But sometimes it might not be fun when he's because
That is how it is. That's why I'm struggling very hard to get into try to
and I don't know what topic.
yeah. So if that's the case, then maybe I can't teach you. You know what I mean? Then maybe your dad will teach you. Which you
But
say.
my dad is not. I mean, maybe I'm not. But my dad is born.
So unfortunately that's the case. But your dad gets you to do a lot more. I know which question is the same, so we can talk the same time. There's some part of math that's not fun. If you want to get good grades, you just need to get that part over and done with. Because problem sum is really a big problem for not just you, but primary 5, 6 pupils in general. I don't think it's much more to do with you cook in the math. There's more like that. There's more like that. Eat much better than last time breakfast always bread and very boring. Because my mom doesn't know how to cook.
It's kind of mean, you know.
What? Does your mom cook? Good for you, good for you. My mom doesn't know how to cook. Or maybe not sit for long cook, like too lazy. Yeah. Too lazy. Yeah, I mean, women traditionally is a skill because it's not. They are the whole food. Don't want to do ah. Okay, now you might feel that the math is still doable to an extent, but primary 5, 6 you might have a problem. So the reason why I'm teaching you, it is doable because if people can do it at your age, it's definitely doable. It's just that you probably haven't seen the way it's done before. That's why you can't do it. Right? It's like people show you how to ride a bike, people show you how to catch fish, then you will eventually catch one. Yeah.
You like fishing?
No, my students' parents, my other students' parents are fishing. You illegally fish in Singapore, but not apparently you illegally fish in Singapore. Like actually go and fish, like what? I only fish in the game. You go fish in real life. Thank you, question. This is for you. Alright. Maybe you can continue to try. I just want to look at it. I can't look at it when you're. Okay.
How about you try and do it from the next day?
Your model is right though. Your model is
But
right
it's not helping
though. Why is it not helping?
because I don't know how to read.
You don't need a model, but you don't draw a model though. Okay.
How does it work for them?
Okay. Usually, like each model, there is a point in which a model is common. Okay. Something about the model has to be useful. Okay. Either the when you draw the model, right, one bar is the same as the other bar, right? That's one point of common. What's another point of common? Okay, so this person is distributing pencils into basket A and B. Right? Do they ever throw away a pencil or give it to someone else? That such that it's not in the basket. So pencils before and after should be the same, right? You didn't write that in the model.
But they ask must have twice as many.
Twice as many. Oh,
We have twice as many.
oh, but you agree with me that the total remains the same.
Yes, it should be still the same.
Okay, so you are missing this crucial part. Okay, your total remains as 33. You didn't really write that for your second diagram, so maybe you overlooked that. Come here. So now you look at it. If this bottom part is 33, and these two, are they the same or no?
Yeah.
They are the same. That means 33 divided by 3.
I did it. That's 11.
Okay, 11. So they want to find out how many pencils should transfer. Right? Okay, so we write 11, 32. Yeah, very close. But so far. Okay, so how to get from 5 to 22? How do you get from 5 to 22? How much must you transfer? Or you can do 28 minus 11,
Yeah, I'm
right?
so close. Hold on. Let me actually do that. 17.
Okay, how about you check? If you are taking 17 from A, you 28 minus 17, then you will be left with the amount 11. So are you left with 11? So that's it. Okay, working all over the place. But your model is correct, but you're missing the missing link. Okay, so all model, right, when you draw it. Yeah. So that
That's
is
so cute.
basically, yeah, it's you look very cool, right?
I wanted a sister. Because
You're not a
it's
sister.
yeah. And nobody wants to adopt a sister.
Oh, it's a dog. You didn't buy the dog.
Nobody wanted to buy the sister. So like we don't know the sister's still there.
I mean, it's there. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, but maybe if your parents are willing to adopt 2 dogs, one for your sister, one for you. 2 dogs is kind of crazy. You're like having a farm.
And
You're
then
having a farm at home.
there will be $8,000.
8,000. You adopt a dog is 4,000.
We'll buy a dog.
Oh, but you see the doctor did. You know a dog is free, right?
Maybe when you see that on the floor.
Because it's the first category.
Are you done?
Almost.
You don't play that dog na.
One last question. One last question, we're done. But must be correct, no?
No.
Be correct, no?
So cute.
Yeah. I think you're the new sister. You're the new sister to the dog.
Yes.
Or is the dog your child?
She's my adopted dog. This is my
Is your
adopted.
adopted sister? No? Are you his her mom or are you her sister?
I'm her owner.
Huh? I don't know. Now the dog can be my bro. You be my bro. I won't be the owner. Owner is like I'm your teacher. You know, like you know all those very bossy teachers. I'm your teacher. Kind of thing. I don't know. The older generation will do it like that. Hey, one more time.
Were you old enough to see a chocolate?
Chocolate. Chocolate. No. Mine is already whiteboard. Now they don't use the whiteboard.
Oh, stop.
The favorite owner is the
The table just is nice.
yeah, last one. 对吗 First one easier than first one easier than huh? Okay, you see which one is I think all these look pretty complicated. Let's just do some of these. Now it smells like now it smells like what is it called? Yep, this is a lot. Okay, let's do it.
Wait, never mind. I don't want to do this one.
Huh? You do the wrong one. Okay, sure, let's do the wrong one. Okay, do this one. One more, do one more. I'm not sure. You chose the correct one. Lucky you. You chose the correct one. No, it's too big. It's too big to know. Yes, a mosquito is usually too fast for you to see. Those can survive very well. How do you know all this? Oh yeah, you see fine.
Are you kidding me now?
Hey,
It's a hot question.
is it? Is it? Is it as hard as doing 12?
Yes.
Oh, it's 12. 12 is easier. I think we'll see. I think it's about the same difficulty. Which one have first? I want to eat muffin. I want to eat muffin. I don't want to go out to buy it. And we go out and buy it, it's not so sure.
Oh,
Oh God, why you keep saying? You should say
my daddy.
what?
He said if anybody calls
You
me
mean like-
up, I can get out.
What's that? Why would you use that word?
Because when my sister was sick, I wanted to so my dad gave me the permission.
Oh my God.
And we think about that.
That was in Taiwan.
Yes.
Oh, your sister's time in J-Rock. What the? You know, the last time I don't even know what that word is until like I don't know what that word is until like what? Maybe 16, 17 years old. 17 years old, right? Your sister know that word.
No, they probably didn't know what about this.
Yeah, they just use anyhow use.
Yeah.
It's like when they swear. I don't even swear in primary school. I don't think I even swear in primary school. I just get in fights. I didn't swear though. I don't know what to swear. Huh? What? Well, last time you really cannot swear. Yeah, you can't swear. Last time you can't swear, legit. Because if we swear, right, like legit, if we swear, they will ask to, they will sign in your diary and say, get the parents' signature. They will tell your parents and they will call your parents. It's the scariest thing that can happen. I know your dad gave you permission about my let's tell you permission or something. Oh!
Wait, I think wait.
Yeah, it's SC or the 225 and the 225. Okay. The model is a bit. The model is a bit wonky though. I think your model has too much information to be honest. The model has too much information. The second model has too much information. Okay, so if I were to draw a second model right, for the after, right, I would just put Jeremy has twice as many as Kevin. Right? I would just put Jeremy 2 units, Kevin 1 unit. It's all. I will not put any numbers.
But I can understand.
Okay.
Without numbers,
Oh, well, we have a number.
Auntie.
Right. So if we have
Auntie.
Jeremy 2 units and Kevin 1 unit,
Mommy asked you to bring Snoopy over.
we still know the total
Hello.
is 2. Okay, I mean, seems like it's a bit confusing.
I have a weird
That sounds right. Yes. Yes, please go ahead and double check because that's how you know you're 100% correct without the teachers anyway.
Actually, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Yes, that's why you
Is
need
the
to.
answer 75?
Is the answer 75? 75. Okay, we want who has more at the end? Jeremy has more at the end. So Jeremy has more at the end. So is it 75?
Because in the end, what's his name?
In the end, who will have 65? Kevin. So it's okay. So how much was given? How much was given? Yeah, they're asking how many Kevin must give to Jeremy so that Jeremy must.
75.
Is it 75?
I don't know.
You put 75? Okay, more. No leh, it's not 75 leh. No, sorry. It's not 75.
Don't tell me.
I actually not certain. I just say the not 65.
Not telling.
The hint, I guess. Not 75. Okay, human brain works very simply. If you know before and after, you will know the change. Right now, you will find the change, right? Do you know before? Do you know after?
Auntie. Oh.
Yeah, so
Okay, I made answer.
No.
What? I think you were this insistent in your WA question.
I have time limit.
Time out, yeah. I mean, within the time limit, I hope you were this insistent in getting the answer. Yeah, but I need to show you the answer here.
Is it 65?
Okay, so is it 65 or 75? You confirm when you call me. Confirm for me. Confirm over here. Your down here is already messy here. You confirm over here.
Auntie, and then to choose.
Is it 65 or 75?
Finish already, no more.
Okay, so we have 85 at first.
No, I don't
We have 140 here. Okay, so which number do you work with? 85 or 140? Right, because the teacher guy has used the folder guys and the okay number in the end. So you want to minus 65 or minus 75? The two choices. Right, this is 75, 65. So you need two choices. In order to end up with the same amount
65.
or 75, which one is the answer? Let's try 65. Okay, 140. Right? It's 75, right? You end up with 75, right? Okay, then you check. 85 plus 75. Answer? I move the 5 over here, it means 85. 80 plus 6, 5. 80 plus 6, 5. 80 plus 70, 150. Is it double of this? Okay, 75 is 80 plus 70. I move the 5 from here to here. 80 plus 70. Is it 150? It is. Second number. 55 is the first. Can you do the class? Not like dinner. Not like a dinner dish. Go to your mom's house. Oh, there you go. You don't need the dice, man. She. You not say she need the dice, man.
No. I don't need the dice.
She's peeing.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Hey, yo, let's take a peek.
Auntie.
Auntie Sophie's peeing.
Where?
Ew, he said oh pee.
Aiyo. So funny.
Boy!
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's the pee pad is not there.
No.
That Snoopy, yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of pee, bro.
Too much.
Bro! Why are you like the other dog? You know the other dog is
She doesn't usually pee.
the other
Okay,
dog.
I put that cloth later. I clean again.
Yeah, the other student's dog is pee and shit in the living room, and there isn't even a thing here.
Yeah, I think I don't get a picture.
Just that I really.
Yeah, I mean, hey, 洗脚啊！
Yeah, but how much you just starting pee like that? Nobody did.
Right, I think maybe the people not there. Otherwise, she usually go at the place.
No, she usually goes down.
Okay, I don't know how to do this
Uh-oh.
and this
Okay, test next week, right?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, very good. Okay, so last. Okay, sorry, which one again? You didn't point out exactly which one. All the circle ones. Okay, so 7. Which part of 7 you don't know?
Oh,
Check on the map.
I know that's wrong.
Will not cut the curve. Okay, so we're talking about a line which cuts the curve. Okay, let me tell you right. So you see this way of asking right is why is it confusing? First of all, can you tell me why it's confusing? Okay. What?
Maybe.
No points of intersection
Yes.
means that
Come here.
no point of intersection for AC is less than 0. Because if you see what we usually do is there's 1 or there's 0, right? You realize when we are comparing the x-axis and the curve, right? X-axis is as if it were a line, right? So when we are talking about a line and a curve, right, we are literally talking about maybe a different line, right? A more actual line would be something like this, right? Maybe a curve like this. Right? So this is actually, you could say, it's like you can liken it to the x-axis. So that's about it. So reason you got the logic of the question right, but you probably didn't really follow through with it, I guess. Okay, so that's sub 1 and 2 actually. Okay, okay. This is -3 or +3? Okay, -3. Okay. You want to make it clearer? Can you make it clearer? It looks like is it a 2x or what?
Yeah.
Is it 2x? Oh yeah, it's a -2x, right? Okay. Let me just see. Okay, and then -3. Okay, so there's many things, right? But from what I can see, there's 2x squared term, right? There's 2x squared term. So you put them together, hey, you take the wrong. You see, -3, is ax squared plus bx plus c, It's supposed to be a plus c, Therefore, this should be a plus and the minus should be inside. Meaning your c should be a -3 instead of 3. Okay, you put all the minus to the 3, and then you expand it again. So then your expansion should be 3 as well. Okay, so does it changes your answer a bit? So you verify that k equal -2/3 is wrong. Okay, cool. Because actually it looks like an answer, because I don't know the answer key, but if you look at it, less than or equal to, because is it less than or equal to? No, it's just less than. So this one maybe just draw shape the bottom line, make it bigger, so it's purely just a less than. Yeah. The sister said you bought the dog. Read.
I will answer it. I didn't know wrong.
Oh, so the answer is not more than, it's less than. Is it?
No, this is not equal to this.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's counted. Yeah. Then don't write beside each other, write over here, and then the answer equals that. So now it's correct, right? But are you sure it's pointing the right direction? Can you check? Is this your actual WA? What is it supposed to look like? Oh, this should be vision. Oh, you oh. Okay, let's try. Okay, first can you verify this is right? It's correct. Less than. Yeah, the sign is very important. Okay, it is correct. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, nice. So now it's correct. Okay. How about 8? 8, any problem? Find the range of values of k for which kx squared blah is less than 6 for all real values of x. All real values of x. Oh, the answer is just below. Okay, 8 you didn't get the answer, so that's why I'm gonna ask. Okay, find the range of values for k for which blah is less than 6 for all real values. Okay, you know this one right is the less than 6 for all real values of x. You actually have to understand the question. You have to understand the question. Okay, you know this one is two lines. One curve and one line. This one is more like say so whenever we are talking about this kind of b squared minus 4ac, we always look at two different things, right? Whether it's x-axis or line. This one will not cut the curve, right? Therefore it looks more like this. So therefore this is the point. Okay? Whereas this one, right, you need to look at it this way. Why is it like that and like that already? Okay? It's like that and like that already because it is exactly like this. Can you see? Sub this into this, and then you get this, and then you rearrange it such that ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Right? So this is, can you see that they already sub this into this? Your 1 is actually this. It is a curve. This is your 1. This is your 2. Okay, they already sub 1 into 2 for you. Sub 2 into 1. Okay, yeah. Minus 16 means that it's going to be minus 8 plus 2. Going to be minus 8 plus 2. Or you. Okay, now you can split up. You see like Dal, right? They never mentioned anything about B squared minus 4AC being less than 0 or 1. They didn't mention anything about this. So you know what to do? You just have to make it so let's do some reverse deduction. Okay, by the way, you see that the down here is correct. Okay, but you see that in order to you need to factorize out the minus 4, right? And then the B squared minus 4AC you solve for this. But you realize this sign changes, right? This sign changes actually according to you. Oh, you see that she automatically came to this conclusion for a reason. Because like it's the only way something is less than 6. Okay, let's take a look at do you have the notes last time about the nature of this? Because let's think reasonably. Let's say you agree with me that y equals 6 is one of the dimensions. Y equals 6 is one of the dimensions. So let's draw a line y equals 6. Y equals 6 is way up here. And then we have the x-axis. So this is y equals 6. Y equals 6. You agree with me this polynomial line. So let's say we have something that's less than 6. You agree with me that it cannot be a happy face. Because if it's a happy face, then it won't be less than 6. So you agree with me that forces it like that. Okay? Because it cannot be like that. This is like that, it cannot be totally less than. It's just this region is less than. Right? So it cannot be this. So therefore, A is less than 0. It has to be a negative shape. That's what A less than 0 means. Right? And then when she said K is less than 0, is because K less than 0 is the fact that it's a set case. K is equal to 3. So that's K less than 0. Let's see the A less than 0. A less than 0 is it? A is between K and A. A is easily less than K. Right? But I think this thing is worth this. Because for this function, like K is equal to A. This is usually A. Does this introduce elements of x squared here? So K less than 0, A less than 0. Okay, so that's how she comes to these two formulas. Okay, so now that you know the diagram is more useful. Okay, now you know the diagram is more useful. You realize we are measuring A, y equals 6 and curve. Yeah, nothing to do with this axis here. So if you look at any other x-axis, you are comparing this and this. Right? Do they intersect? this question, we have not gone to something this complex. Because usually they tell you, this attention to set this as one, set, two will understand. Before this structure, that's the sensible. These two are this curve, this is the line. In order for the curve to forever below this line, it has to be sensible. It requires you to go to that extent to get the conclusion. And they didn't tell us two distinct points. Okay? So this means that at the end of the day, your way of doing it is right. Graph provided you use but you make errors. So the errors is this. Once you make another error. If I press on -4, you don't actually get to show a -4 over the line. You have to put -4. And you just follow this number and you get to go. You can't do that. You have to throw this over first. You divide both sides by -4. You know, inequality when you divide both sides by negative value, what happens? The arrow points the other way. Right? So in this case, the point towards the 0 k squared minus 6k minus 16 more than 0. So this means that it is either minus 8 plus 8. So if like this, 0 is going to be this one, minus 2 and 2. So it's either going to be this one. Okay, but they want to reject one and we need to reject one. Minus 1 and 2. You see, you have minus 1 and 2. Because you see, what's your one? A equal to 1 times it. You take k less than 0 already because this is set h right. So you see, which one is the set h round? This is k, right? This is the shape of the round. Is it a set base round or is that a base round? Is it a set base round or this is suggesting it's a happy base round? Is it a happy base round? Not possible. They all this. You need to tell me. So we are actually doing it the very same way as what we usually do. It's just that the b squared minus 4 is other way around. And we don't usually reject. We reject simple ones. There's two distinct points. This one is only one is b. The other one is not b. Okay. So that is one for a. Take a look. You erase what doesn't make sense. But I think the way you do is correct. All up is right. This is not the second one is always. If you got it, and then you got any questions, let me your mind so I can do it myself. Yeah, I mean the solution is. Do you understand? You don't understand. Take a look at this and maybe you erase the curve. So I think the teacher solution this way because she wants you to understand. For this question, k equals to 8. The less than 0 has nothing to do with the nothing to do with that. so you take a look at it, you make sure you understand it. You replace this with this. Okay? So you just maybe write for yourself how you get k equal less than 0. Therefore, you conclude that k is less than 0. Right there. Right. You write down an explanation for yourself. Okay? The way this was presented is suggest to you because this is a line. These are what it looks like. So with this drawing right, you know this graph has to totally be below the line of 6. Therefore, it cannot be a hyperface. But even if it's a hyperface lower, you realize this goes to infinity. This goes to infinity. Even if it's very low, it will still have nothing complex. Meaning that it cannot be a hyperface. Right? You cannot write that. It cannot write that. And then you conclude a less than 0, k less than 0, therefore a less than 0. Okay, and never to take. So you think about all the wrong one, you cancel out. This one, okay. When it comes to this one, you already know the sign of this. Right? You know the sign of this. So I do this last time. You see that the sign of it. So this is wrong. You still have the sign of it. So the sign of it is wrong. The sign of it is wrong. The sign of it is wrong. But okay, this last statement. Right? Then usually you will do this. And you find this to be right. So this is the more, this is the less. You go this is the left, this is the right. It's a hyperface graph. You're looking for the region is more right. You have to very last time is exactly because you will found that k is less than 0. So even if you don't get, you just lose some maybe the middle part. But that is okay. So you see whether this question has similarity in one way. See whether the question has similarity in one way. When we are talking about this, we are always talking about this. Always, whether it's comparing to a line or a standard line or the x-axis. Okay, so which paper are you? 2022, how about we do 2021? You know why? What came out 2 years ago, very likely they will copy the latest year. Right? If it's 2024 O level, what came out? You think you know anything inside O level? No. They will not use anything to verify 2024 or 2023. So therefore we try the follow. Any similarities in 9 and 8? Well, yes, it's fine. That's why you are all the direction. Okay, so you see, now here what situation we have. You describe for me. Find the range value of k for which the expression curve floating thing, hyperface curve floating thing is positive for all values x. So what do you think this is? Anytime they ask this question, there's always a scenario. still remember how to use better. Better remember